So ATS, I'm actually surprised that there is like 200 ATS system, and the ATS system, as far as I understand, they just like parse my resume into based on the keywords and rank, right? So there is some ranking system inside of this ATS, and these ATS systems send this rank to the hiring manager or like recruiter. Like, for example, what's the highest rank, like 100?
I don't know each one, because there's 200, they all rank in a different way, but usually about 5% or less, I think, is what get through to the hiring manager. Most people's resumes that go through ATS don't see a hiring manager. So
yes,
you have to score a certain number, and you have to in order for them to even get to the hiring manager. So the ATS usually they cut out anyone that doesn't
95%.
Yeah. Yes.
95%. So they score, let's say the highest score is like 100, and they send like the top 5 candidates to the hiring manager, and other candidates will like receive these stupid automatic emails, also automatically like we are going to proceed with another candidate, without even seen by recruiters and hiring manager, right? So they don't even like contact with my resume if they my resume doesn't pass through the ATS system, right?
Completely qualified. I think they say even 60%, up to 60% of people who are qualified get rejected for some reason or another and don't get through to the hiring manager because of the ATS system.
I see.
So you wonder why you're not getting a call back. It's not you. It's the system, right?
And actually, I noticed that I received these rejection emails, like automatic emails, at the same like time. It's mostly like Sunday night or something. It's definitely not a human response.
Right.
Yeah.
True.
So interesting. Okay. So why do companies use it?
Well, they started using it in 2010, and it was to save time. You have a pile of resumes, and the HR person, the hiring manager, will have to go through and decide quickly who goes in the qualified pile and who goes in the non-qualified pile. So they thought that to save time, they would have an algorithm, a system that would be able to read based on keywords. So bachelor's degree, or some sort of technology that you use, SaaS, or they would have these keywords, and we don't know. Only the ATS system and the company really know what keywords they choose, but they pick their preferences, and then they score the resumes based on their choice of words. And so it reads this, supposed to be saving them time, but companies aren't happy with it. Candidates aren't happy with it either. It's not working it's not benefiting the company or the potential employee. So
you said the companies are not happy with ATS system?
Yes, it's they are. I know that the government jobs, they're not allowed to use ATS anymore. I think it's federal government, because they are realizing that it's flawed. I don't know how else to explain it. It's not perfect. Just like a lot of algorithms and systems like this. They just kick out a lot of qualified candidates, and they're missing out. So they're going back to the old school method of going through each resume with a person, a human reader. So
okay, that makes sense. So so you mentioned they started using it in 2010. Just pretty recently, right?
Yeah, I was surprised. I didn't even realize that they said, as a creative person, graphic designer, I made a resume that was in Adobe Illustrator back in 2009 or something, or 2010, and I was really proud of it. It was this beautiful resume, and I had these columns. And I was wondering why I wasn't getting seen. I wasn't getting any callbacks. I wasn't getting any interviews. And I learned later that it wasn't getting read by the ATS system. It has to be
specific format.
And you can't
so maybe Yeah, we will talk about this absolutely. Yeah, because it's super interesting topic. What should people avoid, candidates avoid in their resume? But before jumping into this topic, I want to just make sure that I understand you correctly. So you said that companies use keywords. So it means that there is some person, like someone who actually set up this ATS system and enter like for each position, right? They enter
Right.
specific keywords. Yeah.
They
Like for
do.
example, in a company, I have like 10 open positions, like designers, engineer, I don't know, QA, product manager, and for each position, I have specific set of keywords, right?
Correct.
Okay, interesting. Who create these keywords? How many keywords do you know, like on average, they use?
I think it's a good question. Because again, there's 200 different
Uh-huh.
ATS systems. It's hard to know. I don't think there's necessarily a limit. There probably is some sort of limit, but it's a lot.
A lot.
So yes, and so the company who is creating job posts will select what keywords are important to them.
So it's like a top secret information, actually,
Yeah,
right?
right. I know. Yeah.